Hey, welcome back. This is video 2 in the Video Blitz Challenge that I've been admonished to take part in. And I guess the next thing I could talk about is freedom. Because that's really what we all want. We all want freedom. Um, like for instance, I've been in wood floors for 25 years, all right? And there was a time, about a decade ago, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 years ago, where, I'm looking around at my bosses and they're paying me 15, 20 bucks an hour to do what I do, and I'm making them some serious money. So I'm like, you know what? They must be getting $50 or $60 an hour, right? Okay. I mean, after advertising, workers' comp, insurance and stuff they need to pay for, they must be making bank, or they wouldn't be able to pay me this kind of money. So I stepped out on my own. I thought, I want to make that kind of money. I want to, I want to be able to pay off my bills and bring my wife home and all this stuff. So I started a business on my own, but I did it wrong. Okay, number one, because the construction industry, it can be scary. All right, I mean, you get involved, and it's a lot of times it's feast or famine. You're the one that's got to do the estimates, and then again, you got to pay for workers' comp and insurance and all this stuff. So by the time you're done, to be honest, you're better off working for somebody else. And again, I mean, there are certain niches that you can get involved with, especially now with on cyberspace with the new Internet 2.0. It's better to find something, I mean, if you're thinking about freedom, if you're thinking about starting your own company, having your own life, taking your freedom back, taking control of your financial future, internet marketing is a great way to do it. But you've got to find the right company, you've got to find the right mentors to follow, and because you want freedom. You don't want to be chained to another job. You don't want to pay yourself to have a job. Okay? I mean, on the surface, it's like, well, hey, instead of making $15 or $20 an hour, I can make $50 an hour. Okay, but is it really worth it? Because what I basically did with my business, okay, is I became chained to my business. So it wouldn't even matter if I could make $1 million an hour. Okay, if I could own a chalet in the Smoky Mountains. I could own a beach house in Florida. I wouldn't have been able to see it. I would have never been able to visit because I was always working into the wee hours of the morning sometimes to get jobs done. Because the builders, they'd have closings. It's like the realtors would tell them, hey, this house has to be done by a certain time, and it was on me. All right, and if my guys didn't show up or whatever, I mean, it was all my responsibility. So having a brick and mortar, having your own company, okay, it takes work. It just does. And if you want the freedom, you've either got to have people on board that are already on board with your vision and that are willing to work their butts off with you, or you need to find something, to be honest, if you want the freedom, you need to find something online that's going to allow you to do that. It's going to give you, like for instance with IMBiz Empires, okay? They've already created the sales funnel. They've got the training in place. They've got the system set up. So where you just, you find people that want that freedom, you plug them into the system, and then it goes from there. It's not like, you're trying to reinvent the wheel. It's not like you're spending the money, the time, and the energy to create your own sales funnel, your own product. They've already got it done and ready to go. So they've taken all the heavy work, the heavy lifting out of it. All it is just your skills, your abilities, your leadership abilities, because it does take leadership, and it does take some sales skills, some marketing skills, and that's it. Okay, a little $97 investment to get involved with InBiz Empires. Okay, and y'all have heard me talk about it before. I don't want to go on and on and on. I've actually got 50 other videos to make today, but again, the whole idea of freedom, being a freedompreneur, I guess if you could call it, is to find a system that you can leverage and still have your time. Even if you work 8 hours a day, okay, and there's nothing wrong with working. I mean, you've got to do something to you got to use your senses, your capacities to engage the marketplace. I mean, that's really, if you're not doing that, you're just wasting your time. But you need to find something that allows you to carve out time to say, okay, this is the time I'm going to work, and then after that, it's all freedom. If I want to go to the lake, if I want to go fishing with my kids, if they got a ball game, if I want to take my wife out, if I want to go on vacation, you have your time. That's the whole idea, really, of starting your own business, having your own company. So, number one, you need leadership. Number two, you need something that will help you, that you can leverage to your advantage so that you can have your time. All right. Number three, you need leadership. You need mentors that will help you head in the right direction, so you're not wasting your money, you're not wasting your time, you're not wasting your energy. And just to kind of bring it full circle, that's what we do at InBiz Empire. So if you want any information, I'll put a link down there in the video. And I may not even put links in this, because that would take a heck of a lot of time. Because again, I'm going to be blitzing videos. I was challenged, and I take challenges real seriously. So I've already been doing this. It's almost been 6 minutes, and to me, that's too much time for this blitz. I mean, I'm going to be trying to keep it down to 1 or 2 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. But again, freedom. Okay, each video is going to have a concept. Each video is going to have some value, something for, a gold nugget, something for you to glean from. But they're going to be short. They're going to be quick to the point, unlike this one. And we'll see you on video number 3.